Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Our next guest is new to the show, and he agreed to play a game of true or false with Tiff and me to expose some common myths about something that's very important in life and in death.
That's right. Gifford Collins is the owner of Collins Law. He's an attorney who specializes in wills, trusts, and business. It sounds boring. It might, but working with him on a personal plan is one of the most important things that you're going to do in life. So we're excited to have him here. Good morning to you, Giff.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for joining us today. Okay, so here's the deal. You agreed to play a little true-false with us. Are you ready?
True.
True.
I'm ready.
He's ready.
Good.
I'm
Here
ready.
we go. Here's the first one. The first one is only rich people need an estate plan. True or false?
All right. Molly, that's false. Okay. So there are a lot of different reasons why folks would put an estate plan together other than money. So one of the first ones is, and one of the most important ones is setting up a guardian for your minor children. So if you're not around, you want to make sure that you appoint someone that will take care of them if you can't. Another reason would be for giving money to charity. If you have a blended family, you may want an estate plan. There's a lot of different reasons why you would need an estate plan that's not related to money.
I think that's so important. Not just the rich need an estate plan. Okay, number two, true or false, Giff, the process to set up an estate plan and a will is complicated.
That is also false. And the reason it's false is really, in these consultations, I'm just going to be asking information that you already know. Who is important to you, what you have, who would you like to be your decision makers if you can't make decisions for yourself, and then what you'd like to happen to your belongings if you were to pass. So it's really information that you already know, and I work really hard to speak with my clients to kind of change the way they look at it. They're actually building something, and they're building something for the people that they that are important to them. And so when you change that mindset, when you're talking about estate planning, it usually makes it a lot easier.
Absolutely. Okay, the next one, true or false? This is something that people say they know is important, but they just don't, quote, get around to it.
You got to flip the paddle over for that one. That is true. Estate planning is definitely one of those areas where it can take, you'll think about it and you won't do it for years. And usually it's for the reasons that we've already talked about. A lot of people feel like an estate plan is only for rich people. They think that the process is overly complicated, but usually it's just because they don't understand why an estate plan would be important for them in the first place. So again, my job is to make it easier on them. And I strongly encourage anyone who's considering estate planning to move forward with it, because it really is one of those things that you think about and then you put back down, and it can go years before you actually get it done.
Yep, people definitely put it off. Okay, here's the last one. True or false, Giff?
Okay.
Estate planning is too expensive.
That's false. So, nowadays it's a lot easier to lose money or spend money than it is to make it. And I honestly feel like you cannot afford not to have an estate plan. The value of having a plan in place, if any of the issues we talk about were to pop up, like incapacity or, someone passing away unexpectedly, the cost of time and money would quickly outweigh the cost of putting an estate plan together. So, it's important even for folks who may not have any money and don't really feel like they have a reason to have an estate plan in place. You really want to have something in place so your loved ones can actually take care of you if something were to happen to you. So it really is a gift to your loved ones to put one of these plans in place.
All right, I like that little true false quiz. Okay, here's just a question for you in general. Do you have to get to know someone really well? Because it does seem like some of the stuff you would talk about with estate planning is pretty personal.
Yeah, it's very personal. And, when I'm working with clients, I remember one set of clients in particular, it was a blended family, and it really is an opportunity to talk about things that are extremely important for your family. We go through the day doing things menial tasks on social media, and I don't know about you guys, but it kind of seems like Groundhog Day here. In this COVID quarantine. And honestly, it's an opportunity for people to get closer by answering these questions and thinking about these really important decisions. And I had some clients that actually apologized to me because they were going through these things during our meeting. And I said, this is why I do what I do. It's important for me to understand, what's important to you and what are your goals, because estate planning really is a very personal thing. So if I don't understand what's important to them, then I can't put the right plan together for them.
I love that you just said that, Giff. And I know that you're offering a free estate plan to a first responder. So we're going to give details about that. Thank you so much for playing along with us today and joining us.
My pleasure.
Thanks, Giff.
We
It was
appreciate
fun.
your time.
Thank you, guys.
All right, so call Collins Law Firm to discuss your estate planning. He also does business succession and trust administration. The phone number is 414-207-6292. Be sure to mention the Morning Blend because you'll receive 10% off estate planning. Giff is also offering a free estate plan for a first responder. So email him to inquire and to suggest a first responder in your life. The email for that is service@giffcollinslaw.com. And here again is how to set up an appointment. You can call the law office at 414-207-6292 or check them out online. The website is giffcollinslaw.com.